Hey everybody, Duffy and Martinez here, coming at you from the comic book shop for this week's new items. Martinez, say hi.
Hey!
Alright, we're going to get to it quick. First, reminder, May 6th, free comic book day. We hope to see you then. Also, just want to remind you about our eBay store. Check out our eBay store, look us up, we are the comic book shop. Lots of neat items on there for sale. If you see something you want and you're a subscriber, go ahead and shoot us a message through eBay and we will hold that item for you. If you're not a subscriber and you're just out there on the internet and you see our stuff, go ahead and buy it. We'll get it out to you as soon as possible. All right, moving along. This week's books. Here we go. We're starting off with Green Arrow.
There he is. He's back.
Green Arrow #1 of 6. The Dawn of DC continues. Brought to you by Joshua Williams. This is a nice little wraparound cover.
That's pretty cool. Look at that. This is John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun. Brick, back from the dead.
Oh, man.
I'm sure maybe some other characters are as well. Merlin. I mean,
Merlin.
not that he was dead, but, you know, whatever.
Still pretty cool to see everyone kind of together.
Yeah.
You said this was a limited?
Yes, 6 issues. I am super excited for it. It's not too often that Green Arrow gets his due. You do get kind of like a little backstory about who the man is.
That's pretty neat.
Definitely looking forward to seeing the adventures of Green Arrow.
Reunion.
Old
Ooh.
Ollie back in action.
You got Connor, Roy.
The whole gang's here.
The whole gang.
So again, super looking forward to, very excited about Green Arrow. Not only do we have this cover, we've got more. Fancy, fancy foil cover.
Ooh, shiny. You can almost see my reflection in there. Look at that. Wow. The 90s, kind of. Yeah.
One more cover we want to show off to you. Look at how pretty that is.
Oh, yeah. That's a great cover. Look at him in his uniform. Or his outfit, or whatever. His armor. Looks pretty good.
Looking forward to Green Arrow. Definitely worth checking out.
Yeah.
Next, we have a little indie action with Deep Cuts. This is a Martin pick.
Yes, it is. Kyle Higgins, Joe Clark team up on the 6-issue miniseries. It's kind of like a square bound. Kind of tell it's like a little square bound book. But yeah, it's a really interesting telling of the stories and history of jazz in the United States. This first issue takes place in New Orleans in 1916, I believe. It's all based on true events. It's not necessarily all nonfiction, but definitely a really interesting dive into the history of jazz. So if you're a jazz fan, a music fan, or a history fan, definitely consider picking this up. It will be, like I said, a 6-issue miniseries. I do think it's kind of cool if you don't mind me switching to the back here real quick. It does kind of look like, you know, like a blue label kind of. It's, you know, it says high fidelity, kind of looks like a record. So, you know, if you're a fan of music or history, definitely check that out.
All right, moving along. Star Wars Darth Vader, Black, White, and Red. Brought to you by Jason Aaron, Leonard Kirk, Peach Momoka. This is multiple stories.
Some great art. Yeah, look at that. Some good stuff.
He did.
He did.
Well, he probably not really did.
Well, no.
Yeah.
But
He don't look too good. Here we have our lovely, lovely Peach.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's just sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome. So, ooh, a little gruesome there, too. So, yeah, if you want to pick up this book that just got amazing art, I'm sure the stories are wonderful, too, but the art is what's eye-catching there.
And we also want to let you know that Aliens has a new #1 out. A couple weeks ago, we had Planet of the Apes as well, so it looks like we're getting all the 20th Century Studios films, now that Marvel owns everything.
Disney, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, Marvel, Disney, whatever. It's the umbrella.
Yeah.
But super creepy that apparently this nasty, nasty alien is like near a crib.
Mm.
So that won't keep you up at night or
No,
anything.
but, well, yeah. So. True to form.
And lastly, for new issues that we are highlighting, we have TMNT, The Armageddon Game. This is #7 of 8. It is winding down. The Rat King has a lot of evil going on, trying to take over New York City. Will his final gambit pay off, or will the heroes in green stop him?
So everyone that's been reading this has been telling me it's fun, but they kind of want to see how it ends. So
yeah.
We're getting to the end, correct?
That is correct, yeah. We only have one more issue of the main Armageddon Game title. It does cross over into other Turtle books, but we are nearing the end, and it's going to have a big climax.
There you go. So we're at the that's our new this week single issues, and we got some other books to highlight for you.
Yeah, we're going to show off some paperbacks. First up, we have Cosmic Ghost Rider by Donny Cates.
So this was another one of my picks. This was just a really fun read. I was reading it in single when it was coming out. Just crazy, goofy, fun Ghost Rider stories. Cosmic Ghost Rider, so he's in space doing all kinds of crazy space stuff. Look at him in his chain, and he's doing stuff, and some weird Thanos is here. Thanos, look at him. Thanos Punisher. Like, what's going on? I don't know. It's pretty cool. So, there you go. Beta Ray, little Star-Lord. So, definitely a fun book. I've always recommended it to folks. It's a fun read. Grab it. It's all collected now.
Next, you may have heard the announcement that Mr. James Gunn is kind of taking over the DC Cinematic Universe. So he announced some books that are going to be taking inspiration for his movies. First up, we have Batman and Son by Grant Morrison and Andy Kubert. This is kind of where we first see Damian.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of like where we see him being developed. I mean, Kubert art is just phenomenal, for anything. I mean, look at that.
Ninja Man-Bats.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool stuff. So, I'm excited to see what the movie will be that, kind of uses this for inspiration. Got some extra stuff in the back.
Great book. Definitely recommend reading it. It has been some time since I read it, as it came out a while ago, but I can vouch for it. Next, along the same lines, we have Batman and Robin, Batman Reborn.
Yeah, also just a great kind of fun book to read. Grant Morrison, Frank Quitely. I mean, kind of a legendary team up there. The art's Frank Quitely. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is, and it's a lot of fun. And we have a lot. We've been recommending this book for a while now, but now that it's going to be inspiring the new Batman stuff that Mr. Gunn's working on, definitely be a worthwhile time to revisit if you haven't already read it.
And lastly, in the same vein, we have The Authority.
There you go. Warren Ellis, Brian Hitch, good team as well. I'm interested to see how they're going to use The Authority, Duffy, because it's not something that people usually think about.
It's not exactly mainline DC, but definitely will be interesting to see how they fit it into the DC cinematic.
I mean, that's what people said about Guardians.
Yep.
Before Guardians was a thing.
Look at what we have now.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And lastly, we do want to remind you that we now have this month's issue of previews. Along with previews, you get a Marvel and DC previews.
Ooh. Well, I mean, not so much ooh, but look, this is the best way for you to tell us what you want and to make sure that you do not miss out on anything coming out at the shop, because this has got everything. It doesn't just have books.
Yep.
It's got toys in there, too.
All the upcoming Marvel goodness is in here. All the upcoming DC goodness, such as Knights of Terror.
Which I think...
Night Terror, sorry.
Yeah.
It might be Knights of Terror.
I don't know. But, that's a cool Titans cover. Yeah, so anyway, and all the stuff that's coming out, you can find within the pages of all of these books here that we have in front of you. Please, 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 if you want to make sure that you don't miss anything, you can use previews, but you can also use Comics Hub. But all the stuff that's in Comics Hub is going to be here, too.
That looks super fun.
Yeah, look at that.
Not only are comics in here, but so are toys.
Yeah, so there you go. Oh, that's kind of fun stuff. Well, get your pops in there.
Take a look. Oh, a little too far. Sorry.
Yeah.
Backing it up.
Ooh,
yeah,
look at that. Look at Ronin artifacts. I'm trying to get the glare off that. Look at that Sabine. Chopper. That Chopper looks great.
So anything you see in previews, we more or less can get. If you see something you want, tell us. We'll try and get it for you. So, moving on from toys, we're going to move on to toys. First up, Star Wars: The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Yeah. It's the Mandalorian, in case you weren't sure from before. It's Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian.
Correct. Yeah. He came. This is how he appears in season 2.
Yes.
We have the Black Series figure of this same Luke, but this is the Vintage Collection version. We have him and a couple other Vintage Collection figures here at the comic book shop. So if you are collecting the Vintage Collection, pick them up.
This is when he saves the day and slaughters a bunch of Dark Troopers. Pretty awesome. Next along the TV lines, we have Invincible.
There it is.
Season 2 is on the way.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, I haven't been watching the series, but...
It's very good.
Yeah, it is. I've been told to watch it, so if you want to grab Alan the Alien and Duplicate, we got him.
Whole bunch of, bits. And little dismemberment accessories.
Yeah.
And, multiple head for Alan. All his extra bits as well. These look super fun. Good times. Let's take a look at the back there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There they are.
Come and get your Invincible, the next wave. Next, I am very excited for this guy. Coming to you from Marvel Legends, X-Men Strike Suit.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have Gambit, Banshee, and Psylocke.
These look great.
This is inspired from Uncanny X-Men number 275, Jim Lee's artwork, where they are all on the front cover wearing the Strike Suit uniforms. There's going to be another box set coming out as well that includes Forge, Storm, and Jubilee. This is the first one to come out here at the comic book shop. Definitely excited for this guy. I will be taking one home myself. Gambit, staff, charged up cards.
Yeah, those look awesome. Yeah.
Smoking card. Cool, calm, collected Banshee. Screaming your head off Banshee.
Got the mutton chops.
Yeah. Moving on to Psylocke. She's got her psychic sword, psychic knife, extra hands, karate chop action.
Yeah, this is definitely some 90s goodness right here, guys. This looks awesome.
Yeah, so if you want to know what this was inspired by, check out Uncanny X-Men number 275. The second box set is on the way as well. This is the first. Looking forward to this guy. Going to be opening up, taking them home, having a good old time. Last but not least, Stone by Day, Warriors by Night, the Gargoyles. Broadway and Brooklyn are here.
These look awesome. This has been such a great series from NECA. They've really been knocking it out of the park with these.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Broadway.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, look at him. Got his little beer gut. Love it. Got the popcorn. Got the angry face.
Rawr.
Yeah, got extra hands. Lots of accessories. That's pretty great. What's been really great about these guys. Lots of accessories to play around. He's got his tail there. It's great. I love the little Easter egg on the front of that box, though. Yeah, look at that.
For those that know.
Yeah, for those in the know, drop a comment.
Brooklyn, Brooklyn.
There you go. Looks great. Yeah, lots of accessories. These all look great up together. They pop.
If you have not done yourself the pleasure of getting any one of these yet, just FYI, when you put these guys together and you attach their wings, the wingspan is ridiculous. You are getting your money's worth, to say the least.
Yeah, you need shelf space for these guys.
Yeah, for sure. So much so that when they do future releases, other characters come with the draped wings for the characters that have already been released because they take up so much space. So you can have them with the wings out or the wings closed when they release the character for those corresponding wings.
And for all of you NECA fans out there, please be reminded that we do have the ability to order some NECA stuff for you if you would like it, or if there's something coming out from them that you know is going to be good. Talk to us, tell us, let us know. We can get those things for you.
Super excited about these guys continuing along in the Gargoyles line. We will be continuing to get the Gargoyles figures. A lot more guys coming out, such as Elisa, Xanatos, the Steel Clan. And speaking of which, if you want Steel Clan, let us know ahead of time. I have a feeling these are going to be a hot commodity. We are going to be getting our initial wave, but if you want more to army build, let me know.
You heard it here first.
So there you have it.
That's what we got for you this week. New at the shop. Lots of cool things. And, as always, there's plenty of other really neat stuff that you can get here at the shop. Come see us Wednesday at 11 when we open up for the week. And then, hang out, take a look at what we got, and pick up your books.
Thanks for spending time with us, folks. We hope to see you soon. Take care.
Later.